everyone. So here is everything that I got for our Thanksgiving that we are hosting this year. You already saw the big turkey that I got at Aldi in my last grocery haul. So I don't need to show that again, but that reminds me I need to take it out of the fridge. Or freezer. We are hosting, so not everyone is eating how we all eat. Everybody eats differently. Andy's doing carnivore, he's just having meat. I'm doing keto, counting total carbs, but I'll be very loosely counting probably for Thanksgiving. And then Jordan is a vegetarian, and Matthew and his dad just eat whatever they want. So that's why you'll see a little bit of everything here, but I needed some more aluminum foil, so I got some of that. I thought as like a little snack, I would put together like a little charcuterie board, but then I saw this made already and I went ahead and purchased it. So I probably won't be eating much out of it, but this is one of those things where I'll have it sitting out like in that last hour before we eat. I did get a pumpkin pie. I think Matthew loves the pumpkin pies. I do too, but I'm not going to be having that this year. I'm going to be making another keto-friendly dessert for us as well, but this one I can't do it, even though I love it so much. I could have made a keto one, but I just don't have the desire, honestly. I got a chuck roast. Andy wants turkey and a chuck roast, so got him another chuck roast, so we'll be making that day. I'm making some mashed potatoes, got some more water just to make sure that we've got some for everybody. Did get a package of cranberries. I love cranberry sauce, and I like this one. I want the big chunky chunks of cranberries in it. And my mom used to make it so simply, just boil them with some sugar and until they're like all popped, and then they're good. I just use a Swerve replacement sugar instead. So you could do monk fruit, you could do stevia, whatever, but it actually doesn't taste any different. So made sure I have that because that's good for leftovers too. Got some of the French fried onions. I went with the Publix brand, cheaper, right, for green bean casserole. What I'm going to be making is another dessert is I've made it here before. We've talked about it many times. It is delicious, but it's just peanut butter and chocolate chips. It's like little peanut butter chocolate chip bars. It is pretty delicious. So I'm just going to make that. And here's the thing too. Let me preface, probably whatever is left over, we're just going to send off, I can give it to Matthew to eat. He'll be more than happy to eat stuff. But that way it's not going to be sitting in our house and tempted. Because yes, these peanut butter chocolate bars are delicious, but I don't think I want them in the house, after I have maybe one for Thanksgiving. So he does love them too, so that's good. One of our guests loves Diet Dr. Pepper, so I got a 2-liter of that. And then we got I got some more butter. Did get some decaf coffee because we did need that. Jordan really loves like sweet carrots, like candied carrots. We just put a little bit of honey in that in a saucepan and cook them up, and she loves them. It's like her favorite thing. Did get more stevia drops. Jordan, my buffalo chicken dip that I make, and it is delicious. I do have a video on it. I think I've made it again recently, and you guys seem to really like it. Well, Jordan loved it, but since she's vegetarian, she has adapted her own vegetarian version. She's got made with chickpeas, and I have to say it is really delicious, and she uses the vegan cream cheese too. So very delicious. Let me know if you guys are interested in finding out how she does that. Maybe we can do something fun with that. Although these are higher carb chickpeas, but they're a clean ingredient, you know what I mean? So that would just be up to you guys, so let me know. I did get some cream corn because Matthew wanted some cornbread, so I thought I would make that and throw in some creamed corn in it, kind of make it my own from a box. Does that make sense? And then I got stuff for green bean casserole, which can be keto-fied. I know there's things out there for that, but again, I'm just kind of going with something easy too. And, Andy's not going to eat it. I'm not really a big fan of it, so I just make the OG for everyone else. I got this little package of a gravy mix just in case somebody wanted gravy. I'm not a big gravy person. Andy is not going to be having gravy, so just something easy to whip up. I got the cornbread mix, got some tomatoes because we did need that. This is not for the Thanksgiving meal, but I was just kind of craving some pasta or something. So I thought I would get this Miracle Noodle one. It's just really good and low carb, and it is keto. Jordan needed some more of her coffee creamer. And then last but not least, I only got this because if you bought the Publix pumpkin pie, there was a coupon for $1 off if you bought a Ready Whip also. And then I go over to the Ready Whip and it was buy one, get one free. So not a bad deal. I did get one for 0 sugar if I wanted it on something, which now that I think about it, I don't even know, but maybe Jordan would want it. But again, I'm probably just going to send this free one off to someone else. So yeah, that is what I got besides the turkey for our Thanksgiving meal. And guys, you have no idea. This is so minor compared to what we used to do. I would have probably every favorite appetizer that I would make. It would be requested. I mean, we would be full before dinner because we'd be eating all the appetizers and chips and dip and buffalo dip and BLT dip and all that stuff. But we would still eat. We would just overeat. And it's interesting to me how I'm really not even making that much. I'm really not. I am making the butternut squash casserole also, but I already had the stuff for that. So I will show you my meal plan in just a minute. All right, so here is my Thanksgiving meal. This is everything that we're gonna be having tomorrow because today is Wednesday. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started on prepping some of this stuff. I'm gonna get the butternut squash casserole ready, the cranberry sauce because I like that super cold, and the green bean casserole, and then I might make the chocolate peanut butter bars, and maybe not those shortbread cookies, not sure yet, but that is everything that we are gonna be having. You will see that on Thursday when I film everything, and then, yeah, so let's get started on prepping. The casseroles are easy because you can just kind of prep them, get them ready, and stick them in the fridge. And then all you have to do Thursday is, take them out and throw them in the oven when it gets time to eat.
All right, so I am making the butternut squash casserole, but I'm making it with the butternut squash whole, not already cubed. And as you can see, it's a little bit of fun cubing that and peeling it. It worked all right, but it was a little bit annoying. So I personally would recommend buying the cubed stuff if you can already. It is so much easier and quicker. And then I'm just chopping up the nuts. You guys saw this on my live. It's actually a very simple dish to make, especially if you have it already cubed. So simple. Here I'm draining out the squash, and I never use the handheld mixer. It gets soft enough that you can just kind of mush it up with your spoon. Put it in a nice casserole dish. I can't say that. Top it with the crumb topping mixed with butter, and it'll go in the oven for Thanksgiving. Here I'm just getting my cranberries made. I just put Swerve in there and a cup of water, a cup of Swerve, or whatever replacement that you want. Green bean casserole, I am usually not a fan of this, but I will tell you that I didn't follow the directions totally. I didn't have everything, and I just kind of threw stuff together. It was delicious. Maybe it was because I'm just not used to it and it was something a little fattier or not as healthy. I don't know, but it was pretty good. I'm just doing voiceovers for everything because there's just so much going on in the house on the day of thanks. But this is the turkey. It is ready to go in. I don't stuff my turkey. I never have, so I wouldn't even know where to begin, but we're not into stuffing anyway, so I just put some butter and spices, and I put butter under the skin also.
All right, so I wanted to show you guys the cool and serve container that I put the cranberry sauce in because everything was sped up before. But I think there's different sizes of these, and it's so awesome. So I've got my cranberry sauce in here. Sorry, Andy's vacuuming. This was in the freezer. This little insert was in the freezer overnight. You stick it in here, and then you put your product in there, and it is going to keep it cold all day while it's sitting out. Because how many times do we have this stuff sitting out, right? So I just wanted to show you that after, because I know it was kind of sped up really fast, but this is what I'm gonna have my cranberry sauce in.
All right, here is the turkey. That looks delicious, don't you think? Yum. And there, of course, I had to dig into it and make sure it was good. This one didn't have one of those internal thermometers that pops out, but I just followed the directions. This is Jordan's, what is it, plant-based turkey breast. I bought that packet of gravy for whoever wanted gravy, and there's our beautiful little set table ready to go. Love it. Boy, it is so much harder to film on Thanksgiving than I realized, but here is all of the food. We had to do it kind of buffet style because we don't have like a big dining room table anymore, but this worked out fine. You see everything that I made. Everybody loved those mashed potatoes, by the way, but this was my plate. I did post it on Instagram and Facebook. I wanted to show you guys what I ended up having. Here's my adorable family, and I really hope that everybody had a very happy and safe Thanksgiving.